Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best GPS speedometer. The product links are in the description and in first comment. The number 5 on the list is Invoxia Real-Time GPS. Invoxia Real-Time GPS, locate your vehicle's valuables and loved ones remotely. The Invoxia GPS tracker protects your car, motorcycle, bags or other valuables against theft and lets you keep an eye on people you care about. Track anything, anywhere with this portable GPS tracker and the Invoxia GPS app. With this real-time GPS tracker and its motion and tilt detection and geofencing, check on your children on their way to school or keep tabs on your teen driver. One of the best GPS trackers, tracking devices for people or tracking devices for cars hidden anywhere. Use a smartphone and trackers to protect your instruments, cameras, luggage, handbags, or tools. 24/7 monitoring gives you peace of mind. React quickly, choose between location updates every 30 minutes. Activate real-time tracking in emergencies and get updates every 30 seconds. Do you want to know when your kids get out of school? With geofencing, define safety zones and receive alerts if any personal tracking devices enter or exit them. This GPS tracker for vehicles, no monthly fee, is an easily hidden car tracker device and vehicle tracker. Subscription required from just $6.25 month if prepaid. Long-term 4G LTE network. Battery life 120 hours in motion to 4 months stationary. Create home automation scenarios with IFTTT and connect your favorite services together. Does not work in Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, US Virgin Islands, or the Northern Mariana Islands. There are a lot of complaints about this little device, and I'm not really sure any of it is warranted. Does it have its issues? Sure it does. But you are paying $160 for a GPS cellular device with 2 years of service built into that cost. I wanted to know when my kids were leaving school so I didn't have to rush to get to the bus stop, and this works fantastic for that. I set a zone around each of their schools and it's been reliable to tell me when they both leave the school. Does it tell me the second they leave? No. But I am to click and see where they were when it alerted me. I also have it set to alert when the bus enters the subdivision before us, and it does the same thing. The number 4 on the list is LNKM GPS. LNKM GPS. I purchased this device back in April of 2022 and setup was easy. At first it was not very responsive and I was not happy with the purchase. But it seems that after about 3 days it started working flawlessly. I mounted the tracker in a cheap watertight box from Amazon, then I zip-tied that to the frame hidden behind the air box. It was perfectly hidden. I got a 5V power supply with a micro USB end that I wired to a 12V ACC wire so that the tracker will charge as I ride but not run down my main bat when sitting. I never saw the tracker battery get below 70% even after sitting for over a month. I set it up to alert me if it left a zone drawn around my house. And this worked great. You will need to get used to the alerts it sends you while riding. I turned off the tip sensor because even a gust of wind would send your motorcycle has been tipped alert over and over. All day and night. My motorcycle was stolen overnight. I woke up to go to work and it was gone. I immediately opened the Invoxia app and could see the motorcycle was only about 2 miles away at an apartment complex. I got in my car and off I went. When I got there it was a super sketchy place and I could not see into the parking lot. I called the police telling them that I had the location via GPS tracker and needed some help. They arrived and because of the detailed information the app provided they were willing to go in and poke around. And they actually located the motorcycle behind some stolen cars. Yup, 2 cars were also recovered that day. So yes, this thing works. It does have some features missing that other trackers have, like the ability to text it for real-time updates, meaning that if it is not moving, it will not send updates except for once every 12 hours. It would be nice to be able to text it and get a live GPS location. It's worth the $150 for 2 years of peace of mind. Great product. The number 3 on the list is Universal Vehicle Smart. Universal Vehicle Smart. This is a fine little item but could use some tweaks to make it even more user-friendly. I bought it primarily for the compass feature, but you cannot select this option to be the main largest font information on the display. This is very inconvenient because the only option is for the direction to be displayed in tiny print at the lower left or right corners of the display, where it's very hard to read. It helps a lot to change the font color to a lighter hue, aqua, white lime green, but this is still far from ideal. As far as accuracy, the compass direction is spot on as long as you have enough satellite data. I changed the default setting for the speedometer to not add on 3 miles, but now the gadget's speedometer reading doesn't equal my vehicle's reading, so I'll have to mess with that some more. The overall display is very small, so do pay attention to the product description. See my photos above for scale in a 2015 Subaru Forester. The gadget is very lightweight and the included power cord is very long and heavy, so if you use the included power cord without carefully securing the cord to something else in your vehicle, you can expect the gadget to do an erratic interpretive dance all over your vehicle whenever you change lanes, etc. I am fairly happy with this, but I wish that the overall display was larger and that you could select the desired data to be the largest in the display. I bought this device based on the lower monthly cost when purchasing a 2-year plan. Well, the device lasted just longer than the 1-year warranty. Now I have a data plan that I paid for and a non-working device. I worked with tech support for several days before being told I must buy a new tracker to use the remainder of my data plan. I was very happy with the device for a year but cannot have a GPS tracker that is not reliable. The tracker was used in a watertight glove box of a scooter that is stored in a climate-controlled garage, so there is not a clear reason as to why it should have failed. The light still blinks, but it will not transmit location. The number 2 on the list is Oz USA GPS. Oz USA GPS. I had to enlarge the standard opening in the dash console of my Sea-Doo PWC to make this fit. Once installed, it works fine but is difficult to read the display. It is really only readable when in direct sun. Under normal daylight conditions it is very difficult, if not impossible, to read. It came set up in km per hour. The units can be changed, but the process is not intuitive. I think there must be better products out there that are easier to use and hopefully provide better readability visibility. I purchased 2 other trackers from different companies at the same time for comparison. One of my other trackers also had a failure. The other company offers a lifetime warranty and mailed me a free replacement the next day. I am going to cut my losses on the Invoxia and switch over to the other company for my tracking needs. If you decide to purchase the Invoxia tracker, I would advise purchasing the shortest data plan possible as there is no refund option for unused time if your tracker fails. Invoxia support did not want to provide refund assistance due to the fact that I purchased a tracker through Amazon and Amazon simply pointed to the 1-year warranty. Backlit digital mini 60mm GPS speedometer. Great for auto truck, ATV, UTV, motorcycle or marine applications. GPS satellite positioning to measure and display current, speed with max speed recall. Top speed 999 mph. Will display top speed, high speed alerts, odometer voltage, vehicle, battery, and time. Settings for mph nautical, mph or kmh strong, internal antenna. GPS will automatically positioning UTC or user can set the time manually. Easy to install. No external antenna needed, just connect to volt. Fits into 60mm, 2.36, standard dash hole. Oz USA digital GPS speedometer, backlight speed meter, counter waterproof with high-speed recall for ATV, UTV, motorcycle, automobile, motor vehicle. This unit works on all 12V and 24V vehicles in marine applications. It has a GPS speedometer function, clock function, voltage indicator, function GPS speedometer, feature GPS satellite, positioning to measure and display current speed. Max speed viewed. Settable high-speed, low-speed alarms. When speed exceeds the set value, red LED will flash to alarm. Speedometer refresh rate 0.2 seconds. Other features easy to install, simply connect to power. The number 1 on the list is Oz USA GPS speedometer. Oz USA GPS speedometer. You will get the most accurate speed readings with a GPS speedometer. It will not get affected by your gear ratio or tire size. Easy to install. Just connect it to the power. No need for wheel sensors, no need for antennas. This unit works on all 12V and 24V vehicles and marine applications. It will display accurate GPS speed, time and voltage. Backlit digital mini 60mm GPS speedometer. Great for auto truck, ATV UTV motorcycle or marine applications. GPS, satellite positioning to measure and display current speed with max speed recall. Top speed 999 mph. Will display top speed, high-speed alerts, odometer, voltage, vehicle battery, and time. Settings for mph, nautical mph, or kmh. Strong internal antenna. GPS will automatically, positioning UTC or user, can set the time manually. Easy to install. No external antenna needed, just connect to DC 12 to 24 volt. Fits into 60mm 2.36 standard dash whole Oz USA digital GPS speedometer. Backlight speed meter counter waterproof with high-speed recall for ATV UTV motorcycle automobile motor vehicle. This unit works on all 12V and 24V vehicles and marine applications. It has a GPS speedometer function, clock function, voltage indicator function, GPS speedometer, feature GPS satellite positioning to measure and display current speed. Max speed viewed. Settable high speed, low speed, alarms when speed exceeds the set value. Red LED will flash to alarm. Speedometer refresh rate 0.2 seconds. Other features easy to install, simply connect to power. No external antenna needed. Multi-volt will work on both 12V and 24V applications. Low power consumption, standard current 614A. Has reliable EEPROM, memory for automatic data storage. Dust-proof waterproof level, IP65 manufactured in China to Oz USA's high-end specifications.